Verse 10, Sarah sees this. And some people may say, well, he was just joking. He was just having fun. But Sarah looked and saw the deeper situation that was going on. There are times that people can just say something and say, oh, I didn't mean it. I was just joking. But yes, you meant it.
You meant what you said.
You meant what you said. But not only that, but there was a deeper meaning to what you just said. It wasn't, everyone else saw the surface, but you did something deep. Ishmael did something deep when he mocked Isaac, and Sarah saw it. And at that moment, she understood what was happening. Verse 10, wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac. God allowed Sarah to look deeper at this situation that was going on. Now, Sarah's reasoning was that she did not want Isaac and Ishmael, but really Ishmael, to be heir with Isaac. As we said before, Isaac was going to receive the firstborn status, and he was going to be the seed of the covenant. And Sarah, looking at this entire situation, looking at the way that Ishmael was acting, and even sometimes she could have felt Abraham's leaning a little bit. She didn't want any confusion when it came to Isaac receiving his status. Even though he was going through this weaning ceremony, and this weaning ceremony signified that he was going to move to the next level, as the mother, Sarah was trying to protect her interests.
Yeah, come on.
And sometimes, you know, God allows this to happen.
Yes, yes.
To protect the interest, things have to be done.
Jesus.
People have to be sent out.
Jesus.
We wait on God and do it God's way, but to protect the interest, because she looked at what Ishmael was doing. He couldn't stay there acting like that. And we'll see it is much deeper. We'll see that it's much deeper than this. But on the surface, the way Ishmael was treating Isaac, it would have continued on. It would have continued on. And children have been known to hurt.
Come on.
Children.
Come on.
Siblings have been known to kill siblings in rivalry.
Yes, come on.
But Sarah's reasoning was she didn't want him to be heir. So Sarah felt threatened when it came time for one to be named the heir. She wanted to make sure Ishmael, because Sarah saw something.
Yes,
it was deeper than just Ishmael mocking Isaac. She saw Ishmael's heart toward Isaac.
The hatred. Come on.
She began to see some things, and she says, I can't have this threat in my home. My son is transitioning, and sometimes we have children in our possession, or children around us, and we have to discern their transition stage, because Satan sends attacks, and you have to discern when to start moving people away from your children.
Oh my God.
When to start moving certain situations away from your child. My child is transitioning. And as long as this is happening, you're interfering with God's word. So if I have the power to, I have to cut this off.
That's right. Jesus. That's right.
I can't let it keep going like this. It's been going like this for a long time, but now the child is growing. You know, when some kids are babies, you watch them then as well, but when they don't have a lot of understanding, certain things people allow around them, when they start getting older, say, I got to cut this off. They're old enough now. They can see and understand more now. I can't do this. Should never have done it, but can't do this now. So watch the children. Know what's the mark that God has on the child. Understand, so God, give me discernment when my child is transitioning. Help me, God, to handle them through that transition. Help me to move out of their lives situations and even people. If they have a friend, I know years ago,